Baby, well, let me tell you right now, if any man calls you a slut and you're saying you're a fucking bird, and you need to get out of there. What the fuck is this? If you wanna call your husband daddy while cooking with the parents, I mean, that's fucking weird. Hi guys, it's Jackson and welcome back to my channel. So, what am I actually seeing on my computer screen right now? There's this little series on the internet, usually on Reddit, called Am I the Asshole, where people usually comment and will tell stories. Now, I'm one to overshare. I love oversharing. That's all that I do here. But people will overshare about the wildest fucking things they've ever done. Like, I will open up my Reddit. Am I the asshole for fucking my mom's brother? What are we talking about? So today I kind of just wanted to go through a couple, see what it was giving, and see if these people are the asshole. Am I the asshole for saying yes to my friend's crush? Oh, no. I, 27, met my friend, 26, while living in another country. I moved back and she stayed overseas. So where are we talking? We're talking like Asia, like Hong Kong, like, baby, are you in China? Or is it giving more like Morocco, like riding the camels in Africa? Before we got out of the car to meet them, she warned me not to date any of her guy friends. She said she had trouble with the woman in college over this and wanted to keep the friend group intact. Which, like, yes, I understand. Like, I have my fair share experiences of witnessing Diddy friend groups and, like, the popular girl-guy friend group that falls apart and everyone ends up hating, which is embarrassing. But, I mean, I get it. But, like, if it's you and a group of guys in the first place, what, are you weird? I mean, listen, she's bringing her female friend on the trip, so I'm gonna let it slide for this one, but, like, you're kind of giving weird. But it also depends how many guys. If it's, like, 2 guys, then yeah, no, like, just stay away or run a 2-man, like, I don't know. But if it's her and, like, 5 guys, and then the girl comes along, like, obviously, one of them are gonna want to hit. One of them are gonna want that. Like, let's use the thinking caps. And wanted to keep the group intact. I thought this was odd, considering she wanted to date one of them herself, but I shrugged it off. I had a boyfriend anyways. Like, that's okay, so that's what I'm saying. So either just run the train, like, are you going to train right on you, or are you going to run a 2-man or get with one of them? Like, what is it giving here? Like, I'm not understanding. She went back and I remained friends with them. A year went by. My boyfriend became my ex and I became closer with them, and namely her crush. Okay, well, this is listen, if it was the same guy that she had tried to date, which you knew about, then you're the fool. Like, you're a fucking clown. Then yes, like, you are the asshole. But if this is just a random guy in the friend group, who cares? Like, who actually cares? But I feel like it is, because you said your friend's crush, so I feel like you knew that she wanted him. So this is a mess. He asked me on a date. I was excited and said yes. Yo! But I decided to talk to my friend before actually doing anything. If me dating him would make her uncomfortable, I wouldn't do it. She called me selfish and a horrible friend because she knew how I felt about him. Well, yeah, like, what? It's true, I knew how she felt about him. All right, so there's no need to read the rest of the story, baby. You need to stand up. What are you doing? You're 26, 27, and you're on a train gangbang trip in Hong Kong, and then she introduces you to one of these guys. You could have had any guy in the group, and you go for the crush, the one you knew that she wanted. Oh, you're a mess. This is a fucking mess. But in the months leading up to this confrontation, she had talked about flirting with a coworker and an ex. Since I met her, she had dated 4 other men. Damn, she a homebody. She had moved across the planet, had chosen to stay there for 4 years, and had no plans to return. Okay, no, all right. Take back everything I just fucking said. So she moves across. So you meet this friend group, right? You meet the Diddy friend group, and then your friend moves across the country, and then moves for 4 years and hasn't seen you since, and then gets upset. But why are you even still in contact with her? Like, I'm confused. Like, is this your best friend and you're remaining in contact with her, so then you want to tell her? Or, like, well, what is the dynamic here? I thought discussing this was normal. I went to a tiny high school. Everyone dated everyone's exes and crushes because there were no other options. I mean, that's kind of like Rhode Island. That's kind of just life. Like, everyone's kind of just passed around, so that's great. Anyway, it was just understood that if 2 people liked each other, even if one of them was your crush and the other was your friend, well, that's it. What? Everyone die. Baby, you gotta go to hell. Everyone's going to hell. This feels icky to claim a whole human being and block them from dating everyone, which the more I find out, the more it seems like she did. The guy has mentioned how he felt ugly because no girls ever wanted to date him, but they had. They'd just been blocked. What? So this guy... All right, so you're a slut, you're a mess. Your friend is obsessed, she's a bird, and then the guy's a pick me. So everyone's dying in the story. Um, Moral of the story: I wouldn't say you're the asshole. If she moved away for 4 years, baby, it's free game. Like I'm so like men is men. I'm confused. You kind of just gotta go for whatever. You can't really be held back because your friend who moved to Indonesia likes this guy that you met 4 years ago on this country vacation. No, we don't do that here. So I'm gonna say verdict. She's not the asshole. Let me know if you guys agree. I'm gonna say no on this one. Okay, this is gonna be the last one that I do for today because I do have a function tonight. I do have to wrap things up here. But am I the asshole for calling my boyfriend daddy in front of his mom? What are we talking about? What are you talking about? What do you mean? Like what? Okay. Hello. I, 24, and my boyfriend, 28, have been together just shy of 1 year. Like any ordinary couple, we both have our list of nicknames for each other. His range from baby girl, cinnamon bun, cutie pie. Alright, this is right. See, I feel like these people are given, they're either folk fairies, like they found each other. He's like artsy, he went to New York, and she's living in the woods in Oregon. With the elf ears on, or this is giving they them non-binary, purple hair, blue hair, pink hair, just very gayness, just very gayness. So either way, it's a chop for me. But we're gonna see what happens. Just for the reference, before I get into the story, let me mention one thing. My boyfriend's mom, who we live with, calls her husband my boyfriend's stepdad, Poppy, in front of us. The other day around 5-ish, my boyfriend and I are cooking in the kitchen. When we cook, we like to make it fun so it doesn't feel like a chore. So our cooking sessions often involve some light music, dancing, and bad singing, and pecking lips here and there. Okay, like, that's fine. Like, we're getting into it, we're dancing, like, 'cause I can't resist it no more. Like, have a little bit of Ariana while you're cooking your eggs and bacon. Like, that's fine. Like, what is the problem here? That said, there's a small open section of wall between the kitchen and living room. While we were cooking, his mom was sitting right by that open wall and overheard me call her son daddy. What? But baby, unless you were cooking hot dogs for dinner, in what situation would you be calling your boyfriend daddy while he's cooking eggs and bacon? I'm confused. Wow. At first, I thought she was just joking. Oh, wait. Oops, sorry. I skipped ahead. She looked offended and said, "What the hell did you call him?" Oh my God. At first, I thought she was just joking, as she is quite... At first, I thought she was just joking, as she is a quite sarcastic lady. But after a few seconds, I realized she was dead serious. I looked at her surprised because I had no clue she was there the whole time and responded with daddy. She was in disbelief and told me never to call him that again. I had the audacity, and some might say, to respond by saying, "How is this any different from you calling your husband Poppy around us?" Okay, but what is she gonna say? Because you low-key gagged her. I know. Well, I'm assuming these people are Latin, like me. Happy World Cup, Team Colombia, Team Brazil. But that's a very, like, Latin thing. Like, my family calls me, like, Poppy, whatever. Like, I feel like it's just a very Latin thing. I don't know. If they're white, then that's fucking weird. But if they're Hispanic, then yeah, there's a difference between being like Poppy, whatever, and being like, "Daddy, cook me some eggs and bacon for breakfast." Like, oh, you're fucking weird. My boyfriend's jaw dropped. I think his dogs did too. She couldn't even look at me at that point. It's been 2 weeks, and now my boyfriend has been begging me to apologize to his mom. But I genuinely don't understand how I'm in the wrong. What would you do if you were me? So I don't think you're in the wrong. Well, I didn't really read into the story. If this is your house and you're calling your boyfriend daddy, who gives a fuck? Like, you do whatever you want, baby. This is your own home. Even if it's your husband's home, like, fuck the parents. Who gives a fuck? Like, you could be smashing through the hallway. You could be talking crazy. You could be doing whatever you wanted. None of that cares if that's in your own home. But if you're in someone else's, no, yeah, because they were cooking. I don't know. Something's not computing up here. No, I mean, either way, in front of the parents is low-key fucking wild, but I mean, you're both grown, you're both adults, so I don't really see how it's a problem. If you wanna call your husband daddy while cooking with the parents, I mean, that's fucking weird. That gives the Menafil boys were to train on you, now you won the team. But no, I don't think you're the asshole. I think you're just weird, high key. But I don't think you need to apologize to the mom. Like, men ain't shit. Who gives a fuck? Like, you can, if you want to call your husband, boyfriend, daddy, then you do that. You do that if you want. Like, I don't see a problem with that. I don't know. some people, like I said, people need to get the fuck off of the internet because, again, why are you posting this to Reddit for the internet to see and make fun of? I mean, it gives me content for a YouTube video idea because I didn't have a video planned for today. But at the end of the day, what are we doing? We need to get it together. But that being said, I think that's enough internet and enough Reddit for today. If you guys think these people are an asshole, let me know 1, 2, or 3. Who was the biggest fool? Who looked the fool? But yeah, that being said, I'll catch you guys next week, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.